Hello everyone, it's Anne here from Annmakes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome into my studio. For those of you who are new here, why don't you subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below or on the Annmakes in the corner. And when you click on the bell, YouTube will notify you whenever I post a new video. So today I'm coming on with a craft room organization video. I've done a few of these in the past and they seem to be appreciated, so I thought I should come on here and show you another one of my systems because I have not shown it to you yet. So today I thought I would share with you how I store my self-inking and rolling stamps that I use in my scrapbooking, card making, craft making, lots of stuff that I use this in, mixed media, etc. Now, full disclosure here, I have a very large collection of just about everything. I have been doing this for forever, for many years, and I also happen to work in the arts and crafts industry, so I do get a lot of product. So here, let's start with how I have things organized. So you might want to go see my first craft room organization video so you could see where this set of drawers is. And these are just some shallow drawers that I had installed when we built this studio. Inside of it, I place all my self-inking stamps that I have. Now, these stamps here that come in these little, let me get one out. These little caddies are stackable, and when I first got them, that is what I did with them. These were given to me one Christmas. They were available at Costco. These are very, very old. I've had them for a long time, and they still work, so why not? And I think the brand was Message Store, if that's possible. I don't know. Anyway, they were a gift and I really appreciated it. So these are the self-inking kind, the kind that you just remove the little top here and you press down on the paper or surface that you want to stamp on and you get an impression. So on the top, each of these stamps was already identified with what each stamp does, so I didn't have anything to do. It's all here. So that was very easy for me to just organize these. The first row here is basically sports themes. This is basically family. This one is more a school theme. This is Christmas sentiments. And this one is general sentiments, general holidays. And this one would be general sentiments. So that's pretty clear. Now, to store my rolling stamps, these kinds of stamps, which can be unruly to store for many crafters, these are the kind that come with these handles. You have the larger one like this that you would put in a handle base, roll on an ink pad, and create an impression with. So what I've done, excuse me, is I have these baskets, and I measured everything. I measured down to the centimeter when I did this. I have baskets to organize all my stamp wheels, and they are also cataloged in my stamp catalog, by the way. So all of them are here. These are all my stamp wheels. And I have the handles in this part of the drawer here. Over on this side, I don't know if I'll have to move the tripod a bit. Over more on this side, I'll bring out the basket. There's another basket with some more wheels. And Then I have some other type of rolling stamps that come on another type of wheel system here, brayer system I should say. And oh, sorry. It's a very odd area of my studio to film in. There is really very little room to maneuver and get a good angle and lighting, and it's just a little tricky spot. Anyway, so I have these brayers with these interchangeable rolls to make different kinds of impressions that you can use in mixed media making, that you can use in lots of different things. And of course right now I'm on camera, so I can't show you how to assemble them, but yeah, that's how you assemble them. So these are just rolls that you put on brayers to create impressions on surfaces. And by the way, you can use these to create impressions in clay, to of course use with paint, use with inks. There's no limit to what you can do with these. So I have those in various sizes. They are here. And of course I also have the handles for that. Now here at the, so I'm moving this way, sorry. So I have some brayers here, rollers. I also have another set of roly-poly stamps that come on sheets like this. These are the Fiskars brand. This is an old system. I still have it. It still works, so why not? It works on this. We would just install the stamp, the clinging stamp, whether it's rubber or clear, onto the wheel and just roll on the ink pad or paint and create our impression. So here you go. This says Fiskars right there. Pretty fun system. This comes out very easily. There we go. Pull on this. That opens. And of course you would remove all the packaging and you put the stamp around here and shut it back up. Close it back up, I should say. Put it back in its base. Click it and stamp away. So that is my other roly stamp system. Other stamps that I keep in this drawer are other self-inking stamps over on this side here, where I have these, and I have them in a clear bin purchased from a dollar store. Here in Canada, we can find these at Dollarama and Dollar Tree for very little money. And these are self-inking stamps that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. And what I did with these is I created labels. I just used some sticky labels, like the same type that we would use for file folders. I stamped each stamp on a label. I cut it to size to fit on the top here. There's a little indentation to fit them in. And they're all here. These rolling self-inking stamps, I've done the same thing. I just took a piece of label again. They were identified on the side already, but I wanted to be able to see them from the top, so I just made labels on top. The little dots here are just for reference purpose for my stamp catalog. So then I have this bin of stamps. These are, I have some that are self-inking, and some of these are my date stamps. So they all, I managed to get them all in this little area, so I'm very happy about that. This is actually a, I would say, office supply or business stamp, but I use it sometimes in journal making and mixed media. And it just fits in here nicely. These are some older stamps again. As you can see, a lot of my stuff is very old. I've had it for many years. This is a stamp set that has 3 different stamps, and you just move the head around and you get your impression. They are labeled, they were already identified on the side, but I created a label to put on the top so I can see them at a glance when I open this drawer. Now all my stamps here are dated stamps, and it's kind of hard to tell which dates they are, so I do have some labels on them. This one has, it does say that this is from the year 2000 to the year 2011. And this one is all the 2000s. This one is only 2010. This one is the 1990s. And this one is the 1980s. Then I have an actual vintage one that's pretty beat up, as you can see, but it's from it does all the 1970s. I do have another older one that is, the dates are from 1991 to 2002. And then these are more newer stamps. This is like a smash one, and it does have a whole series of sentiments or sayings on here. They're all labeled here on the front of the stamp, but what I've done is I've put a piece of washi to identify it, and I've made a little guide on some tags for each of these stamps because of all the different sayings they have on them. So I've stamped every little sentiment or saying that each stamp does. I've identified it with a piece of washi so I can find it. And so when I'm just opening this drawer to pull something out, I can just refer to my tags here very quickly and find what I'm looking for very fast. I also have them stamped out in my stamp catalog, of course, so I can reference them. Here I have another little rolling stamp that I picked this up. It was in a bag of things at a thrift shop, and it has a bunch of seals on it, and I just thought they were really cute. It's the only one I have like this, so I just keep it here. Here again, I have some more stamps that are like date stamps, but these also have sentiments on them, so I've done the same thing. These are all by EK Success. I've put a piece of washi on here, and I've made tags with all the sentiments that each stamp can make. So this is what I've done here. So each of these tags with the washi strip on the tag corresponds with the washi strip on the stamp. And that all fits in there. And then over on this side of the drawer, I have a basket with some inks that belong to another stamping system that I have. Some ink cartridges that go in the Fiskars. And these are the other stamp systems that I have. These are from Seven Gypsies. And you would put these little circles, and you would stamp different impressions on your, mixed media and whatnot. So you would put this in here and put on your stamp pad. Let me show you. You would just, oops, no. It comes with a self-inking stamp. It comes with an ink pad, and then the stamp, you would put your stamp in here, if I can remember, anyway, and push down, and you would get your impression. So that's on this side of the drawer. I also have the system from Creative Memories, Stamp Everything You'll Feel Better. It's the same system as the Seven Gypsies. And I have all the stamps that were sold with that system over on this side here. What else do I have to show you? These are, this was really fun when they sold this. I don't think they sell this anymore, but this is a brayer stamp that allows you to put any type of flat, self-clinging stamp, whether it's clear or rubber, and you can roll it. So if you want to make like an entire border with your favorite little teddy bear stamp, you can do that with this. I don't think those are sold anymore. And so that's that for how I store and organize all my self-inking and my rolling stamps and brayer stamps that I have. These are a little bit unruly and a little bit more challenging to store than my wood-mounted stamps or my clear stamps, so that is why they're all in this drawer. Prior to having this nice drawer for everything to fit in, I would be using I was using the Sterlite storage towers with the plastic drawers, and this actually took several drawers. I think it took an entire tower, just because the bulk, the shape, it just took a lot more space in one of those containers than this. Everything fits in here, so I'm very grateful for that. You may remember from previous videos on my craft room organization how I keep track of what I own. I do that with my catalog tools. My catalog, sorry. And this is my catalog of stamps. So what I have in here, I'm just showing you one of the pages in my stamp catalog. This one is where I have stamped a sample of each of my self-inking stamps. So I have them all in here, and I have cross-referenced most of the theme stamps, like the love stamps with the hearts in the love heart section, etc. I still have a few left to do, but most of them are in this catalog that I have. I'm showing you here, this is the sentiment section, so this is where most of the stamps I've just shown you are, because most of them are sentiments or saying stamps. I hope you found this video useful to you if you are looking into organizing in your own craft room and you're looking for ideas of how to organize some of your tools and products. And I hope that the ideas that I share with you of how I organize and store my products and tools is of benefit to you in some small way. Again, everybody will have a different system. Everybody will have a different amount of stuff, of course. So whatever works for somebody else might not work for you, and vice versa. So I hope again that this was slightly helpful to you, or at least entertaining. And if you like this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Please like, comment, share. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, stay crafty. Thanks for watching. Bye.